But this song was written sort of inspired by the first place I lived, where I was born in Alabama, and some of my memories and that area down there, especially all that red dirt. Me and my best friend Lillian in her blue jig gown all getting, sitting on the front porch, cooling in the shed, singing every song the radio played, waiting for the Alabama sun to go down to red dirt girls in a red dirt town, me and Lillian. Just across the line in a little southeast of Meridian. She loved her brother, I remember back when he was fixing up a 49 and in. He told her little sister, gonna ride the wind up around the moon and back again. He never got farther than Vietnam. I was standing there with her when the telegram come, but Lily, now he's lying somewhere about 1,000,000 miles from Meridian. Not much hope for a red dirt girl somewhere out there's a great big world, that's where I'm bound. And the stars might fall on Alabama. One of these days I'm gonna swing my hammer down, away from this red dirt town. Gonna make a joyful sound. Grew up tall and she grew up thin, buried that old nugget in by a crepe myrtle bush at the back of the yard. Her daddy turned mean and her mama leaned hard. Got in trouble with a boy from town, figured that she might as well settle down, so she dug right in. Across the red dirt line, just a little southeast of Meridian. Yeah, she tried hard to love him, but it never did take. It was just another way for the heart to break, so she learned to mend. But one thing they don't tell you about the blues, when you gotta keep on falling, 'cause there ain't no bottom, there ain't no end. At least not for Lillian. When she started her skid, she was only 27 and she had 5 kids. Could have been the whiskey, could have been the pills, could have been the dream he was trying to kill. But there won't be a mention in the news of the world about the life and the death of a red dirt girl named Lillian, who never got any further across the line than Meridian. She finally laid that hammer down without a sound in the redder ground.
You know.
Academy? Well, that was beautiful. Last time I was here, I sang this song, and I had good fun singing it, so I'm going to sing it again. But I'm going to introduce the band too, because that's what I can do. One of the world's great pianists and organist, and now he's starring on his accordion this evening also. I think it's an Italian accordion as well. Matt Rollins. And one of the world's finest fiddle players and mandolin players, Stuart Duncan. One of the world's finest bass players. They all are the world's finest. They're all the world's best players. They make me a very lucky guy. And he brings his large instrument to Verona this evening, Glenn Moore.
Vai Glenn, sei l'unico simpatico. Danny!
Used to play percussion in Dire Straits.
Danny! Danny! Oh! Danny! Sei tutti noi!
Playing guitar in my band tonight, the one and only Emmylou Harris.
Mi casco, si rompe la gamba, il femore. Quanto sei buona!
She can sing as well. And this guy plays many instruments. Well, they all play many instruments except for me. And except for Emmy plays guitar, I play guitar, and that's what we do. You know. These guys, they play a million instruments between them. They play 1,500 instruments. He brought them all tonight.
Each.
But he's going to play his bouzouki on this tune, Richard Bennett. And then this guy plays so many instruments, it's ridiculous. Okay, he plays organ, he plays piano, he plays bass, he plays drums, he plays ukulele, plays lap steel guitar, he plays the field, that's right, he plays tennis. He will fix your bicycle. Guy Fletcher.
Dr. Fletch!
Hey, Richard. Okay, you and me, Richard, okay? How about it? Yeah, you and me, how about it? Baby?
How about it?
Okay, we start. Everybody else, good luck, okay?
I remember holding on to you. All them long and lonely nights I put you through. Somewhere in there, I'm sure I made you cry. But I can't remember if we said goodbye. But I recall all of them nights down in Mexico,
One
place I may never go in my life again. Was I just off somewhere, just too high? But I can't remember if we said goodbye. recall all of them nights down in Mexico. That's one place I'll never go in my life again. 'Cause I'm off somewhere, maybe just too high. But I can't remember if we said goodbye. But I can't remember if we said goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Well, I won't have to chop no. I can be better, I can be good, I can be any way that I feel. One of these days, I might be a woman that's dressed in black, be a hobo on the railroad track. I'll be gone like the wayward wind one of these days. One of these days it will soon be all over, cut and dry. And I won't have this urge to go all bottled up inside.